Welcome our viewers to another episode of Author Interview Series. Today we have with us author Sairam. Author Sairam has not only written and published 2 books, but he's also a passionate storyteller, a researcher, and he's by profession he's from technical background, working in AI and data science. However, if we look at his works, instead of being more technical and logical, his works are all about emotion, expressing yourselves and letting your emotions flow. So today we are going to discuss with author Sairam about his works, about his writing journey, and how a tech professional has come into this literary field. So welcome author Sairam.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Thanks for having me in the live.
Before we dive into your books, can you tell us about your writing journey?
Yeah, sure. Actually, my writing journey started, my passion on writing started when I'm in 7th grade. So I started writing a few stories and a few lines according to my imagination. So my favorite hero, like that. I started imagining my favorite hero in different type of roles, and I used to start creating few kind of scripts. So heroine role like that. And after realizing the way we need to write, so I started learning few things from the fellow authors, and that gave me boost to write and more meaningful manner. And I learned so many things from other writers, authors, reputed authors like that.
I was looking at your books and your profile. I was preparing for this interview, and it is really contrasting. You being, I myself am an engineer, so being from a technical background, I know that we have a different sense of logic. And then your books are so heartfelt, and then you have a poetry book. So how has your technical background, AI, data science, has it helped you in your writing? Has it affected your writing in some way?
Yeah. Actually, for poetry related stuff, we can use definitely artificial intelligence for some kind of content creation or content analysis side like that, but not completely. Every word what I have written in my poetry book or my first book, To the One Who Never Quit, it's completely from heart. So the way I use AI is to beautify the context in my book. So without any kind of raw content, I try to beautify with artificial intelligence. So my technicalities will help me in make my content more beautiful than being raw substance like that. So I used AI like that. And coming to my AI, so I have a vision of 7-book series where AI plays a vital role in that. So it starts with some kind of world I created for that specific book, and some kind of crime thriller, technical based crime thriller I planned. So this will be releasing in coming years. So I need to have a lot more knowledge on the way I need to write, way I need to convince the audience of different genres and everyone. So because of that, my final 7th book in that 7th series, 7th book will be a complete technical stuff. So that technical stuff leads to, it comes from 6 different books, and those 6 different books are from different genres. One is a action drama, one is love story, one is a mythological, historical film like that. So these kind of contexts will be there. So different contexts, it will lead to my 7th book. So I'm planning in that way. AI helped me a lot to understand how technically I can develop that book.
That's very interesting and unique concept. If I understood it right, so your 6 parts will be of different genres, and you will be concluding everything in your 7th book.
Yeah. So that's a very individual 6 books. At the end of each book, it will lead to the 7th book.
That's very interesting. I mean, you are saying first part will come in next year, and we have to wait for 7 parts. So that's a very big wait for us. So you not only work with a single genre, so you're trying in multiple genres. So who have been your literary, influencing authors or writers? Who are your inspirations?
So more than authors, ma'am, I have a lot much interest in watching movies actually. I'm very big fan of movies, all type of genres, especially science fiction and action drama. So like Tom Cruise, so complete action backdrop, science fiction, Christopher Nolan. So all these kind of filmmakers who are well, uh, who have have well great knowledge in writing skills.
Yeah.
So how they need to convince the audience with their writing skills. So all these things affected me a lot to make writing as my passion. So not only poetry book, I started with the poetry book because I need to have some kind of confidence in me, because that's way I try to build up. And Revolution 2020, I started reading that one. Then I started getting interested in reading more books, because as you saw in my first book, To the One Who Never Quit, I was operated for 30 times. Okay, I was born with some kind of physical disability by birth, and I was not completely into spending lot of time into reading or spending writing, something like that. So most of my time in my life, I spent most of my 3/4 of my life in hospitals. So that's why I could not get much time to read anything or write anything in my initial stage. So now, since 3 years, I started gaining a lot of knowledge from reading few books and understanding a lot of technical stuff from the movies, which I love in different genres. And then I started analyzing the characters. I started to live in each and every character what I am writing. So if it is an hero, how hero character must be there. If it is an antagonist, so how antagonist must be there. Like that, I live in each and every character. Even the poetry book, The Eternal Bonds, it belongs to parenting and parenthood. I am not married, but after writing the book, I was waiting for my kids. Actually, I want to become a parent. I want to raise my kids. So I want to support them into their dreams. So like that, I want to do all these things. So that's my inspiration, actually.
Yeah, I was coming to that part. You said that you live the character. So in acting, we usually call it method acting. But you invest yourself into the character, into the emotions of the story or poetry that you are writing and drafting. So I was coming to that question: how do you balance? In your field, you require that logic and that what do you say, critical thinking and critical analysis. And whereas your two books until now has been all about expressing yourself, sharing your emotions, and letting go of your emotions. So how do you balance these two things?
So letting go to the work, we need to live in logic life. So AI, generative engineering and everything. So generative AI, everything, we need to live in logical world. But when it comes to reality, even the logic, we live in the reality related to artificial intelligence. So the way we combine our life, we are taking technology and our life has different streams. But in general, we are living in the world of AI. It is, commanding us to do the things what we are doing right now. And that means I take technical stuff also as a human, actually. So if I try to learn something new, I try to learn from a problem. So my antagonist is my problem. So what the problem he will create logically?
Nice approach. I like your thinking procedure.
Yeah, my hero must be he should not be most positive person. He should have some kind of negative approach also. So all these stuff need to understand from my side. Then I need to live in that character. Then only I can write. So if I am bad, what bad I will do to the society? If I am good, what good I will do to the society? If I am half, what I will do in that situation, like that. So everything will be having a logic. Even artificial intelligence, without positive, there is no value for the negative. Like that.
That's a very good approach of thinking of your characters and building the character arc. That's very unique concept I've heard in a long time. So you said that your first book, To the One Who Never Quit. So you have written it from your personal experiences, and it is about resilience and gratitude, and your personal life has shaped the book. So how has the reception been by the authors? Like, how has the audience received your book, the first book?
So actually, have very limited count of that book readers. Actually, I didn't get much feedback from the author readers actually, because I did directly from Amazon Kindle publication. I have not approached any kind of publisher to publish my book, because since 3 years I'm struggling to start even single page. I want to complete a single page in my novel. So I planned nearly 40 books. I designed cover pages. I have all the I have all the samples of my stories and everything. I have 40 plus stories in my
Simple.
laptop. But to continue that one, I have some kind of fear in me. I need to cross that fear. I need to come out of that comfort zone. I want to know what I am as an author. So that's why I can't go in my first step to the publisher to spend some kind of money and go with the self publication. So that's why I have chosen Kindle publication, Amazon Kindle publication. I've gone through few YouTube videos of fellow authors, other authors, how to follow the steps to publish my book in Amazon, on Amazon, like Shweta ma'am, Shweta Samota, and Jatin Shah. So few others are there who conducted some kind of workshops. So I attended couple of workshops and started writing on that book. So what I have to write? My biggest fear is my health. What is the life I just came out of? That hospital life, everything. So that is my biggest fear. So I want to thank all the people who never gave up on me, especially my father, my mother, my brother, my friends, my relatives who supported me all the time. I mentioned with the names in that one. So in the acknowledgement also I mentioned every name. So I want to come out of that fear, come out of that comfort zone. So I started writing in that manner. So once I published that one, so only 2 to 3 people reached out to me to know about that book. And as it is my self autobiography like stuff, so I didn't get any much kind of interest from the audience. So only one review will be there. If you see in Amazon, only one review will be there. That's also 5 star. So later, after trying to understand, okay, this is the way I need to write. These are the set of audience who is showing interest in certain genres. So I will segregate my things, my stories into different genres. So I will start taking opinions from the audience, my friends, family, relatives, and everyone, my colleagues as well. So they gave few suggestions. Then to start a novel, I want to make an appearance as an author in some means. So I have chosen Eternal Bonds to write Eternal Bonds poetry book. So I attended Bookly Publications 21-day challenge. So it started as a challenge. Then I converted it as a bigger picture of my vision actually. So 42 concepts, 42 different emotions of the parents start from the starting day of their, after knowing they are pregnant, and last day till last day of their life, like that, taking their children and grandchildren support and living their life to the fullest. So like that, it changed my path actually.
So you say that you were a little bit afraid that what to write and how the audience might perceive it. So is there some person who has given you a very positive feedback, and it may be a friend, it may be a relative who has motivated you that now I should write what I dream of? So has there been a constant support?
Yeah, now I have constant support after releasing my Eternal Bonds. So a lot of reviews and even 29 books got sold in last 2 months. So it's a good start. It's a decent start for me, as a new author. So I didn't expect that even that much count will be there, 29. So after
really impressive.
Yeah. So after taking this eternal bond step, so I started thinking about what should I need to write. So then I started collecting feedback from the my colleagues or my well-wishers, my relatives, brother, parents, and everything. Everyone gave their reviews, and according to that, in my bunch of stories, I'm picking what are the possible things now. So what I need to write. So because Eternal Bonds is a clear love, emotion, family related stuff. If I completely change the genre and go to the extreme crime drama, it looks awkward, even for me as an author. So
No, but your Eternal Bonds, apart from you are selling it very nicely and you got an impressive sale of 29 books in 2 months, that is a very good number for, Indian local authors. Apart from that, Eternal Bonds has also been, you have received 21st Century Emily Dickinson Award. How did that feel? How did the recognition feel?
So, it's a great thing for me. It's a great start for me as an author, according to me, because getting an award for my first official book with respect to publishers, so it's a great boost for me to focus more in a positive way and to avoid my fears and leave everything. So, what others are thinking about my book or writing timings or something like that, I should avoid everything. I should ignore everyone. So I need to focus on writing. So that award gave me such boost. So Emily Dickinson Award, 21st Century Emily Dickinson Award, it's a great honor for me as a new author, a new age author right now. So it's very much, it's a great thing for me actually. If I can't say much words on that one because I have this one here with me. So this is the award I got from Bookly Publication for my Eternal Bonds. So Emily Dickinson Award.
That's really a proud and motivational thing, which for us local authors, it keeps us inspiring to write more. And have you gained this recognition for poetry? I just want to ask that how did the concept of poetry come to your mind? How did you decide that whatever you want to express, whether it is about emotions or parenthood, even as a child, showing that gratitude towards your parents? So how did you choose poetry?
So choosing poetry, poetry, we use limited words and express more. So we need to join the words and we need to express extreme emotions. So it is very much difficult to express in the shorter form. So I want to express that kind of love towards parenting and parenthood. So that's why I thought how to express that one. So I don't know. Initially, I don't have any kind of plan to write it as an poetry book. Then I started searching more and more how to publish this one, how to publish this kind of concept. Then I came across Bookly Publishers page, and they are launching a 21-day poetry challenge. So initially, in my childhood, also I used to write few kind of poems or some kind of short stories like that. Even my school. Just now, 2 days back, I found that I got a A grade in my poetry. I don't remember in my first class, second class. I just saw that certificate. Okay, I too can write. At the time, I thought that okay, I too can write a poetry. Then I started writing in the form of poetry. So starting with the small lines, expressing that, and I'm segregating the concepts. Then I started writing completely as a poetry. So that gave me an idea to express more with shorter form, like
less number of words. Yeah. So poetry has that magic. In few words, the emotions are so strong that apart from poet, a reader also feels those. And in your biography also, you mentioned that you hope to inspire people who read your book, give them some form of inspiration. So you have also focused on all these human emotions and then struggles and some social changes that we face in our life. So how are these themes important to you personally?
So personally, these are very much important concepts for each and every person to live, because especially for me, as I mentioned, I was operated for 30 times. So the thing what I faced since my birth is 1 in 10 lakhs you will get that disease, you will get that issue. So to come across that barriers, to come across that situation, so you need to have a lot of willpower. So in this society with small issues, lot of people are taking wrong decisions and they are exiting this from this life cycle unnecessarily. So my poetry or my writings or my things should motivate some, at least 10 out of 100 people, if it motivates, that will be great thing. Like it's a kind of a great change. It's coming into the society, even to the circle around me. So I am thinking in that way, because I don't know what will happen to me tomorrow because of my health condition. But it should not be like that. As I am unable to live a peaceful life, or the dream life what I want to live, I should not exit from my life cycle, right? I should not close my life. So I need to fight. So that fighting spirit I want to lit in everyone who read my book, or who come to me, who speaks with me. If you want to communicate with you, with me one to one, I'm okay. I can give some kind of suggestions to them according to my experience, like that. I'm okay with that one. So such type of ideology I have. So that is the major reason why I focused much on these kind of human emotions.
Yeah.
So this is the main reason. So the way I live, the way I lived since my childhood, it's a very hard hitting thing. So because of my parents,
a positive approach, because when you are facing some medical issues, being positive, and it is my opinion that willpower is a more powerful medicine. So you should have that positive approach in life, and it's nice to see that you're helping others also, apart from expressing, maybe to accept the feelings, to be positive about life. That is very motivational. You said that you will be working, you told us about your upcoming project. You want to work on that 7-part series. So can you elaborate a bit about what your future projects are holding, and what we can expect from you in future?
Yeah, sure, ma'am. My very next book will be titled Butcher. So it's a extreme crime thriller. So it's also having some kind of social responsibility. It's a kind of serial killing thing. So I have taken this one. I decided this book based on the feedback from audience only. So I started few polls, and asking them what should be my next genre, whether I should write a poetry book, or again a crime thriller or love story or something like that. So most of the people voted for this crime thriller. So I'm going with crime thriller right now. And I have another poetry book ready. Actually, it's ready with the editing completely. Again, a new, conversational poetry related to some kind of, conversation between God and human. Some like God and human. So it's a kind of conversational poetry between God and human. So everything is done, but I'm waiting for the proper publication house to get some kind of help from them. Yeah. So that's why I'm waiting to launch that one. So conversational poetry part, it's done completely. It's done. It's available completely, starting page to end page. It's completely edited and everything is done. I just want a good publisher, to get into publication phase, like one. And the title is The Touch of the Divine. So that second poetry book is also ready, and later Butcher will come.
Switch of genre from poetry to crime thriller, but that's really, really nice. So you have a wide variety of genres and stories lined up for your future. So a few minutes ago we talked about the role of AI, and you have been a part of TLB for months, and you would have seen that we have a lot of debate about, not only in TLB circle, in general we have a lot of debate about the role of AI and influence on our writing, and whether taking help from AI, or taking some help for editing and polishing your content, whether that keeps your writing true and honest or not. So what is your view about this debate? What do you think?
Yeah, sure, ma'am. As an author, if you are not expressing the way you are thinking in your heart and mind into the paper as a raw content, that means you are not an author. If you are completely taking support of AI, it is AI will be the author. You are not the author for your book. So you can take AI help for beautification. If you want to get some kind of niche, you can go and search it with respect to AI. If you want to do some kind of analysis or research about the topic what you want to write, you can do that one with the help of AI. But writing completely with AI is not a good approach for the Indian authors especially.
Yeah.
Because the emotion needs to come from you, not from the machine, right? So I'm the algorithm developer for some projects. I can understand how it can understand. So it can't understand how we are trying to express. So that's why taking AI support to create any content, it's not that great approach. It's not that good approach to be considered. Beautification or polishing your thing or taking some kind of support of AI for cover page designing or something like that. Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. Grammar checking, that's fine. Rewriting, okay, that's fine. But you need to write something before it has to rewrite. So
Yes.
that's my approach. That's my ideology actually regarding AI in writing all this stuff. I've seen lot of YouTube videos or Instagram reels on this one. So if you want to earn as an author, go to this AI site and give you a niche. It will create all the content, publish on Amazon, earn dollars. They are telling like that. So these AI people are creating this, making this author, creating this author life as some kind of very light thing. They are telling like go to some shop and give 10 rupees and take purchase chocolate and have it. They are telling like that. But authoring and writing book should not be like that. It has to come from your heart. That's what I believe.
Yeah, I agree completely. Like 10 years back when I wrote my first draft, there was no AI, there was no concept of AI. Even I had it handwritten, like having access to laptop was also very difficult. But today it is on our fingertips, and you said it rightly. There are many platforms and ads promoting that use AI to write this, write that, and I don't know how much true that is. But if you want to reach out with your emotions, whether it is poetry, story, it should be yours. That is what holds meaning. So
the story must be yours. So if you are not telling your story properly, how AI can tell your story properly? And how you are expecting people to understand your story properly if you are not writing it properly?
Exactly. That's this debate is eternal. Like people support of AI and not support of AI. This debate goes on. But yes, whatever you write, it should be from your heart. That makes you a real author. And though sometimes late, you get that recognition one day. So that is always there. You have been a part of TLB for months. So as an author, what do you think of this platform? How we can help more Indian authors like us through this platform? What are your views?
So actually, the platform, the TLB platform, it's great, looking great. Actually, we have multiple discussion platforms. We can express ourselves. We can, market our books easily, and we can get some kind of feedback. Even it created some kind of a platform for us, for the new age authors to express ourselves. Actually, expand our market and everything. So the discussions happening or promotions happening in the channel and everything, it's a kind of a great initiation. Actually, to be honest, it's a great initiation. So someone initiates such type of things to make people come out of their comfort zone or do something great things like you guys are doing that. So it's actually great approach. Actually, I'm following a few things, promotional pages and other challenges are being happening, and everything, poetry challenges are happening. So all these things, I'm observing everything. Okay, I can also be part of such thing one day or something like that. I used to think like that. It's a great initiation. I would like to say it's a great initiation to, we are bringing all such type of new authors without any language barriers under one roof, and they are giving their best to express themselves. They are trying to express their books. What is the purpose of their books? How much effort they kept on their book. So they are expressing extremely well. So I loved that one, because previously I never seen any kind of channel giving such type of approach or such type of thing to the people, authors, to express themselves. So TLB is doing great. So I think it will be a long running thing for you guys.
Yeah, we really hope so, because the aim has been that to support first time authors. Then we have we Indians have got coined that term indie authors. So in market it is very difficult for us as Indian authors to walk down into the market and compete with international authors. Even if international authors are new, they get that exposure, but we strive a lot, and TLB has been very helpful in giving us that platform. And we are on more than 10 social media platforms, and giving chances to first time authors to promote their book. So what do you think, what should we do more to help more first time authors, Indian authors, regional authors? So what are your suggestions for that?
Yeah, we can keep some kind of book reading sessions in multiple cities if possible. So like once in a month or twice in a month, like that. If you keep some kind of book reading sessions, so authors will come to that specific event, and also we can promote in our local circle, and we can collaborate with some kind of poetry session related event organizers or something like that. We can collaborate, and we need to create some kind of social stuff with respect to that specific author to expand the market, to make the world recognize that Indian authors are nowhere less than other country authors. So we have lot of stuff here. So if you observe in other countries, like movies or something like web series are like that, the constant storytelling, the story backdrop or something like that, it will be common thing, but the presentation will be different. But in our Indian culture and society, we have lot to express. We have lot more to dig into that deeper and get the new stories, new cultures, and that cultural stuff. The authors who are taking up that cultural step need to get some kind of applause from the entire world, entire readers of the world. So for that purpose, we need to conduct some kind of reading sessions, poetry reading sessions, physically in some place, at some place, like Delhi, Mumbai, Bangalore, Chennai, Hyderabad, like all these kind of metropolitan cities. So we may have lot of readers, book readers will be available in that specific metropolitan cities. And also, if we can collaborate with some kind of book chains like Crossword. So my ultimate goal is I want to see my book in Crossword. I requested them. I requested them for eternal bonds, but I didn't get any kind of response from them. I mailed them. I tried to follow them, but I still didn't get any kind of response.
They don't allow new authors very easily. Yeah. That's a dream of many. And yes, we are trying to get to actual cities, actual towns. So TLB has started as a digital platform. We are TLB, the digital city. But yes, we are trying to get down into more physical aspect of the community, where we can, as you are saying, have some reading sessions. And in the month of July, we are having our annual event at Delhi. So I hope that this would be a first time gathering invitation to all the TLB members, and I hope we can have maximum participation. Whoever are there in our WhatsApp community, maximum of them can join us for the event. That would be very nice. If you can also join us, we can have one-on-one discussions, and that is a different magic. Discussing your books one-on-one with people, with fellow authors, with readers, that is a different magic. So yes, it is always inspiring, and it's a nice experience.
Yes.
We need,
we need to have some kind of collaboration, like with as I mentioned, Crossword or something. The book distributors or larger bookstores in India, so that if our book is present there, and if that news is available on social media, like with respect of TLB, with the help support of TLB or something like that, the community will grow, and also the new authors will get such type of positive intent to continue their author life or something like that. So that must be there actually. So foreign authors getting such type of facilities easily compared to Indian authors.
Yeah.
So if you observe crossword, we will go. If we roam around, mostly reputed publishers of books only, it will be there. Yeah, they are placing there in their shelves, not the new authors or something like that. So it should be avoided in India. So then only we can get some kind of respect in the society.
Yeah, that's true. It's as a new author or author with one or two books, it's very difficult to penetrate that best-selling market. But apart from that, we still try, we still keep writing. So I wanted to ask you that what fuels your creativity? Like what is the how do you maintain your creativity? Like you have obviously you have health commitments and family commitments, but then a technical career is also very demanding. So apart from that, how do you keep being creative?
If I'm not, if I'm not focused in content in my passion, so who will do that one? So I have to do it for myself. Writing is my passion since my childhood. I want to become an author. I want to become a writer. Actually, initially, I want to become a movie writer and director. But now, direction is not my cup of tea. So I left direction. I want to focus on quality writing. So I want to become an author. That's it. So that's my passion. Writing is my passion. If I'm not giving time for my passion, who will give? So I have to maintain everything. Even though I'm having health issue, okay, I will take some rest. While taking rest, I may think about new story.
Yeah.
So instead of lying down and sleeping,
you to think about new stories and new ideas.
Yeah, think about new story and new idea. I'll come up with new story and then immediately I'll go to Canva and create some kind of cover page with the title, what I fixed in that point of time only. So like that, I will just use the resting time also. I will use my resting time also to think about what are the stories I can write, what are the ways I can present my thoughts to the society like that. And I have 29 not out Spotify podcast. Actually, it's in Telugu, my mother tongue. So it's about a lot of things related to my life and what are the struggles I faced and how I came overcome those things. So in every episode, I have taken one example from my real life and I gave some kind of solution what I have done. So how it worked for me and how I'm going right now. I don't know what will happen tomorrow, but for now, instead of quitting my idea, so I need to wait for some time so that I can plan for myself.
Right. Your life itself is very inspiring. You said it right. When even if you're resting, you're using that time to brainstorm ideas and to chalk out some writing material. That's really inspiring. So as a Indian author, what is your advice to individuals who want to start writing or who are a bit hesitant about writing? What is your suggestion or what would you like to advise them?
Yeah, ma'am. So here, two things are there we can follow. That I followed actually. I think it will be working for everyone. So first one, everyone who want to become an author, they will stop in the first stage of ideation. So they don't know what to write first. What is the genre? What is their strength? In which genre they have strength? So they don't know what is the idea they need to come up with and what is the genre they have to choose. So for that purpose, first, one and only solution, think about your surroundings. Think about your life. What are the things, what are the situations you come across in your life previously? So which hurted you? Which touched your heart? For example, in my coming love story, the 7 letters, actually. I want to write a beautiful love story between an old age people, which will be an motivation or inspiring to the a person who is getting divorced that specific day. He is going to get final judgment for his divorce. So he got inspiration from this old couple's life, which is similar to their lifestyle. So
Okay.
That is the that is the story I picked from my circle only. The people
That's good.
who I saw, who I met,
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the story comes from you only. The idea comes from you only. Think about that one. So you cannot search for ideas different in different locations. If you want to write about history, go to that specific place and learn about that specific
Yeah.
location and city. You can get that idea. But if you want to write a fictional book or something like that, you need to dig in yourself. You need to dig your life. Then only you can get an idea. Then second part. So how to write that one? There is no pattern we need to follow to write something which is in your mind. You are not scolding anyone. You are just expressing in the form of dialogues.
Yeah.
Write something in a paragraph or multiple lines or something. Then you can take AI help to make it as a dialogue written. Then AI
Hmm.
can help you to dialogue written thing. First, you need to write something in a raw format. Everyone's life
Yeah.
is a raw format. Before publishing my first book, Eternal Bonds, even my
Hmm.
thoughts are also in the raw format. This is my first, uh, I mean, the stone converted to some kind of art, like for me.
Yeah. True.
So, like that. So, whatever I am thinking about my thing, like parenthood or parenting, I made that one as a beautiful picture as in a poetry format as an eternal bonds. So I have a lot of 40 plus stories. I am thinking I took that from the society things what I have gone through and what I watched in different locations or something like that. Wherever I go, I do a lot of people watching. I whenever I have free time, I go to some kind of mall. Like if I stay in Hyderabad for my
Hmm.
work, I go to Sharat City Mall. Most often, I will go to Sharat City Mall. Lot of people will be there, so
Yeah.
I can watch up 100 to 150 people at a stretch. So how they are behaving. So story comes from the people. Story comes from the situations what you are watching, what you are facing. So write something in a raw format. Then you can try beautifying with the help of technology, or you can come up. You can take your friend or relative help to beautify it.
Yeah. For
So
editing
like
purpose. Yeah.
that you need to start.
Yeah, that's the first step. To start is always the first step, and
Yeah.
youngsters are very hesitant about that. That what will people think, whether it will be accepted or not. So yes, we all need to go past that barrier. And your life itself has been inspiring, and your thought process also very unique. Just a last question from my side. What is your writing process? Yes, you told us that you observe people and you see life, and then you write what you feel like. But I just want to know, your concepts are, your thinking concepts are so unique that I myself am very intrigued by your thoughts. So, what is your writing process? It's just from my side. That's all.
So I will start with the core reason of my story. So what is the major purpose of my story? So how it will be the core point, how it will be affecting the society. So how positivity will be creating in the society after reading this story, this main core plot of the story. Forget about the characters. Forget about everything. First, my main motto is what is the purpose of this book? If this purpose satisfies, then I will start writing this book. Then start
Okay.
with the character building. What will be the name of each and every character? How many
Yeah.
characters must be there? So initially, I will maximum, I will restrict my character count to 10. Then
Okay.
according to requirement, I will increase the character building things. Because remaining things will be only small characters. Remaining characters will be very short and sweet. So my main 10 characters are the leading heroes of my story. So I will just think about those 10 characters. I will live in that character. I will think what I will do if I am that in that specific position. I will feel that I am in that specific position, and I will think multiple options. What is the most convincing answer that hits my heart? I will write it on the paper. So I will continue without spoiling any kind of essence of the purpose of the story.
Yeah.
So Radar is my final, the seventh seven series book is there,
Mhm.
right? So Radar is the seventh book. So it is extremely technical thing. And while giving some kind of synopsis, even to my brother, my cousins, and everyone, whenever I explain something about my book, about that book, I will get goosebumps and I will cry, because that is the specific thing I never imagined anywhere. So that had touched my heart. That's why I want to write it in that manner. So if that touched my heart, then it will be a fantastic one. So that's the major approach I will follow. So you
That's
need to feel that one. You need to feel that one.
yeah, true.
Purpose need to be satisfied.
That's a very being a technical guy, you think very emotionally about your characters, about your stories, and you think that what society can take away from your stories. That's very nice approach. So when can we expect your next work?
Butcher, maybe in 1.5 month, I will publish that one. Butcher 1.5 month. Actually, I plan to publish by May 31st. This May 31st, I plan to publish Butcher. But I want to make it more kind of crime related thing. So that's why I'm investigating few more things. I want to beautify. I want to give that book some time to get beautified or something like that. So meanwhile, in between, I met a person who is struggling in his life with career, life, and money, financial thing, health related, similar to me actually. I've seen a lot of people like that recently. So I came out of, for some time I came out of that butcher mood, and I thought that what I can write for this kind of people, what I can write in the form of a novel or a poetry again. So that uh, that idea came into the picture as to the touch of the divine, the second poetry book. So I kept Butcher aside for a while and completed my second poetry book meanwhile. So that's why it delayed. But in 1.5 month, I will release Butcher also. So a lot of people are waiting for Butcher. I gave some kind of synopsis to the my colleagues, even my brother. I tell everything to my brother, my stories and everything. I will tell them to my brother. So he feels that you are a good writer. You have lot of good stories and concepts. Don't waste your time. Spend some time on your job. Remaining time you spend on writing the things. Because lot of stories.
Apart from you really have me hooked on that 7-part series, but apart from that, the poetry collection Touch of Divine that you're telling, that's a very for people who are struggling both emotionally, financially, and that social burden to make something in life. So that conversation with God we may have in our mind, but reading your book might give some closure to such people. That really
when you're reading this book, this poetry book through the touch, the touch of the divine, you may think that you are directly dealing with the God. God is there with you. You are directly you are connecting conversation with the God. So it's a kind of one-to-one approach. You may feel that the God is beside you, whoever might be the God, whoever might be you are believing. You may think that the God is beside you and he or she is giving that solution to you for your problem. So this book, poetry book, the touch of the divine, is to the people who are thinking that they lost everything. They lost everything, and there is nothing to leave. There is nothing left for them to try and get success or something like that, even happiness. So it reflects everyone's life actually, and at one point of time it reflects everyone. So the main character, the boy character, even the if a girl read that one, instead of boy, she may think that she is there in the book, like that. So I completed. Touch of the Divine is completed. I'm just waiting for a good, possible way to publish that one in an effective manner. I don't want to make it a limited edition or something like that. I'm
Yeah.
thinking to communicate with a few other publishers and what the budget they are putting. Actually, the self-publication became a big business nowadays in India. Actually, they are quoting extremely high volume, high value. So we need to bear that also, right? So we need to check out
You
all
need
those things. So
to
that's why.
check the backgrounds and be very selective about that. And we really hope you come up with both the books very soon. So thank you, author Sairam, for giving your time today. And it was really nice talking to you. And your thinking process is unique. And you are saying 40 plus books. So I agree with your brother. Give as much as less time to your job as required, and keep writing. Just give us more such unique books and such nice stories. And hope to see your next publication very soon.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Actually, these 40 books are my 15 years dream.
Yeah, readers like me will be waiting. I know after watching your interview, readers like me will be eagerly waiting. And I'll be in touch with you to know about your 7-part series. I can guarantee you that.
Sure. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for giving your time today.
Thanks for inviting me, because this is my first time. I don't know that I will be interviewed one day as an author. So whenever I'm going to a function, everyone relatives calling me, yeah, come author, author is coming, like that. They are calling me as an author. It's a kind of new feeling for me. So I wish everyone who want to become an author, soon you will be hearing the same with you also. So you also need to get called as an author. You need to get recognition as an author in your family. I wish everyone will get such kind of success soon.
Yeah. So at TLB family, that is what we always, that is our aim. Apart from giving the platform to inspire everybody, and everyone who is a part of TLB is author in some way. Some are published, some are publishing, some are writing. So everybody is an author in their own way. So thank you very much, author Sairam, for giving your time today. And it was really nice having discussions with you. And hope to have more such discussions with you in future as well.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much. I will be waiting for you. Waiting to connect with you again.
Sure. I also want to thank our today's viewers. Thank you guys for being a part of this interview. And subscribe for more such content at TLB. We are on YouTube, Instagram, other digital platforms. So just follow TLB for more such content related to literature, art, and keep writing, keep inspiring. So thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.